Good morning. It's 8 o'clock here. As you can see, I've just got ready for work. I do apologise for my voice. I've got quite chronic hay fever, which affects like my nose and my mouth. I'm struggling a bit to talk. So, I do apologise. But let's crack on with this week's fan formula. So, question one. It has come to light that Lotus, formerly known as the Renault, is no longer supported by Group Lotus due to financial difficulties for the company. However, the team will remain as Lotus for the foreseeable future. What is your view on the situation, and what impacts do you think this will have on the team? So, with Lotus versus Lotus, this has gone on for so unbelievably long. It's the joke of Formula One about Lotus, which is a bit of a shame. For me, change back to Renault, but for the foreseeable future, it won't mean nothing for a while. At the end of the day, Group Lotus might have backed out, and obviously with financial backing and stuff, but Lotus will find something to fall back on. It's not a team that's doing really badly at the moment. They're doing, reasonably well. Got two decent drivers at the moment, so I don't think they're not going to struggle too much, especially not this season, and I don't think they will next season either. Renault are one of them teams that just seem to bounce back from everything. They did it with Alonso and Cornergate, so I think Lotus shall be fine. Question 2. With less than 2 weeks to go until the Bahrain Grand Prix, speculations and rumours have gone into overdrive. Do you think the event will go ahead, and what do you see the resulting circumstances to be? I would prefer Bahrain not to go ahead if safety is an issue. At the end of the day, I would rather have teams that are safe. I would rather have no Formula One for a few weeks and it be cancelled, and we get, everyone's okay and safe and all team members are okay, because travelling there is a bit of a risk at the moment, and if it goes ahead, it has to be 100% safe to be there. So whether Bernie and the Bahraini people think it's safe is a different matter, but I'm sure after China we'll soon find out. And the F1 Times reported this week that the teams have actually been given 2 tickets each, one to go from China to Bahrain and one from China to go home in case the race is cancelled. So they're prepared for the eventualities if Bahrain is cancelled. Question 3. It appears that a French Grand Prix return is imminent for 2013, but which French track between Magny-Cours and Paul Ricard would you like to see return, and why? I never really saw Paul Ricard. I only ever really appreciated Magny-Cours, and I did enjoy Magny-Cours. I used to love the French Grand Prix, and France is the home of a lot of motorsport, and I do think we need a French Grand Prix, and especially now we've got 3 French drivers, and they've had champions in the past. It'd be nice to have a French Grand Prix. Paul Ricard, where it's going to be in 2013, needs a lot of work. Obviously it was a testing track for a long time, but there's not enough grandstands. There's a lot of technical issues that are going to take place if we have it at Paul Ricard. I would personally prefer it Magny-Cours, but I know a lot of the teams didn't like Magny-Cours because it was just in the middle of nowhere, and so it's not a very buzzing and vibrant place. And I don't know if Paul Ricard is, so I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I think if it's at Paul Ricard, they're going to need to do a serious amount of work. Bonus question. During the long break between Malaysia and China, have you found any blogs, Twitters, or people that have been interesting to read and that you'd recommend to others? Well, as a blogger myself, I hope people would like to read mine. Please do. But I've got quite a few people that I want to share, and because I knew I was doing this quite in the morning, I've made a little chart. So be prepared. Again, high tech. So there's everyone there. Not everyone though, because this is a 2-sided page. So there you go. So I do apologise. Here we are. So looking spiffy is an amazing lady. She is a Felipe Massa fan, so be nice to her because a lot of people are quite cruel to her because of Felipe Massa lately. She's on Tumblr at F1Beardwatch, tumblr.com, and her hashtag is F1Beardwatch. F1Beardwatch is probably the funniest thing I've ever seen, along with Nick Heidfeld as Des Beard King, and it's F1Beardwatch is amazing. It's one of my favourite hashtags for Formula One, and she's immense. Please go follow her. I've talked about this person before. This is F1 Obsessive, and she writes blog at grindsmyf1gears.blogspot.com. Witty, funny, creator of I'll put it on Twitter, and she's lovely, and she's like me, but we're two sides of the same coin. We're very alike, and she is hilarious. Her tweets are absolutely riveting, and you should definitely give her a follow. Then at the bottom, I've got Grand Prix F1. Grand Prix F1 also writes blog at grandprixf1.blogspot.com, and again, he is hilarious, very sarcastic and witty. The blog's amazing. At the minute, he's in a competition, so with a newspaper to win like a column for the year. So at the moment, his blogs are a mixture of F1 and other related things at the moment, but his F1 posts are very funny, and his race reports are really good as well, and I do a lot of promotion of them because I'm one of the few people who are appalling at writing race reports. So yes, go follow. And then on the other side, I've got quite a lot because, you know, a bit of a social buzz over here. So on the back, apologies. So that's that information. So my favourite thing ever, at boxandneutrals.com, Australia's only alleged Formula 1 radio show. You can go to www.boxandneutrals.com, and Box and Neutrals I've talked about many times on my blog, and I've talked about in videos as well. They are three lads, only in their early 20s, and they do a podcast show that's on iTunes every week about Formula 1, and 90% of it is Formula 1 seriousness, 10% is them taking the mickey out of each other, and the camaraderie between these three people are absolutely amazing. They know their stuff. They've had interviews with famous people like James Allen, Olaf Mall, Craig Scarborough, Peter Windsor is one of their regulars that comes on. They have an Alpha Male reporter called Kit Harvey. They're such great lads, and not only are they like, there's all that camaraderie between them, but it's the fact of they've been very nice to me because I'm obviously 10,000 miles away somewhere else, and they're very friendly and warm, and they treat me really nicely, and they're just a nice bunch of lads. So you should definitely have a listen to their podcast. It's only 45 minutes long, and it's comedy gold, so go in there and have a look. And you can also follow them individually on Twitter as well. So at Michael Laminato, Rob James BON, and Peter McGinley as well. So go do that, go follow them. And last person I want to talk about on Twitter is my very nice Dutch friend. So at Martin Kleisters, here we are. So my lovely Dutch friend, and again, he might type in Dutch, but he actually does tweet in English as well. So feel free to add him because he's a lovely lad. So in summary, I'll give you that again. So you ready? So, yeah. And so yes, go and follow these people. They're amazing. So thank you for listening to me ramble on. It's been a very short FanFormula for questions, but a very long one for talking about people who I love and like. I am going to leave you to it for another week, and everything you need to know, all my blog and Twitter and how to get into FanFormula, it's all in the bottom box. And yeah, I will speak to you next week. Bye.